do we look like we failed you, Generation Z?
Yeah, I mean, sadly, yes. It's okay. It was already probably going to fail whether or not you guys did anything in the first place. Because that's the world started and it was already failing from the beginning. My generation and my peers, we already knew it was going to be hard to do the things that we wanted to do. Now it's just the fact that we have to start completely over to do those things that we wanted to do initially. So I guess that's the thing that changed, is that now we have to make sure that, with all the protests going on, that we do it right this time.
Okay.
Because especially on social media, we don't want that information gone. I post about Black Lives Matter every day. All of my friends, we post about it every day, whether we want to or not. Even though I'm tired about it, even though I might have some anxiety built up about it because I'm thinking about it all the time, I know I can't stop that conversation. It has to keep going. So it's the same thing with how the world is going to go for me. I can't stop this conversation. I have to keep going. I have to keep voicing my opinion, saying, yeah, you guys messed up, but we need to learn from those mistakes. So it's okay because you're teaching me what not to do and how to maybe do it differently next time.
How can we do it together, though? I think that's the key. I mean, that's where we are now when it comes to, I live in a world, and many of you out there who know me well, but Jade knows me probably better, I believe in eradicating all the isms. Ableism, sexism, ageism, racism, all of them, right? And I think I've counted like 9 of them now, or whatever. But so your messaging, though, your generation whom I love, because I hang out with you guys, you're not really concerned about people's sexuality, gender, who they choose. You had to explain to me what pan meant because I didn't know what pan meant. I'm going to be honest, as liberal and as such self-actualized, my daughter had to explain that to me. So what thing happened in your time of being raised where those things don't matter to you, or that as a collective you've moved beyond? You know what I'm trying to ask you? That you move beyond it. Like, we're stuck, right? But and not me. Not me, but and not some of the folks that are with us this morning. But there are people out there who are stuck. Why is your generation unstuck? If we made mistakes, because we did, and we forgot the messaging, I think that's a great point, Jade. Thank you. I think, we can learn from that statement. What Jade is saying is the civil rights movement happened, and we moved on. We kept moving on, but we forgot to keep practicing those things of movement and change and education and learning and coming together, and we do that. That as humans, we do that. We galvanize for the moment. Yeah. And then once everything calms down, then we go, whew, we made it through that, and we go back to living our same old funky lives behind the scenes, and nothing ever changes. So you're saying, Generation Z is saying, we want change, and we're going to keep talking, and we're going to keep putting the message out there till there is systemic, political, and economic change.
But even after that.
Okay, keep talking.
You can't stop the education after that. There are a lot of people I know right now that are pregnant and they're about to have kids. And even people that aren't about to have kids, they're saying, I need to make sure that I'm going to teach my kids about this. We're going to talk about this. They said, people are so scared about how young their kid is, and it's honestly, you just need to bring it up, because the later you bring it up, the harder it is for someone to understand. Because, even me, I was ignorant, I was stubborn when you reach a certain age, and so I didn't want to listen. So obviously you have to bring that up at a younger age. You have to, even though it's scary. The world is a scary place. You need to teach them this world is a scary place, but you can be happy in this scary world because it's possible.
So when you went to the march on in Walnut Creek on, I think it was Monday, and black and white people together, young and old people together. Jade told me about a senior who was there. Just really, you could tell she was a '60s baby.
She was passionate, yeah.
She was a '60s lady, and she was passionate, and really that moved you. Tell me why. Or tell us why.
Yeah, just the fact that she wasn't afraid to walk with us, and she was trying to learn just as much as everyone else there was trying to learn. She was trying to change something. She wasn't scared of the cops. We weren't scared of the cops, even though we knew that they could harm us. We were just there together. We didn't care how old she was. We were happy that she was there with us. We want everyone there with us, even the cops. That's all we're asking. Come with us. If you're going to protect us, then march with us. That's the best way to protect us. Yeah, we want everyone together. That's the only way we can do it, is together. And to do it, you have to not be scared to just put yourself out there. Yeah, protests are scary, I will admit that, but it was a great time, despite knowing in the back of my mind and what they ended up doing in the end. But it was nice to be together and seeing people that I never imagined to be there from high school. I was like, oh my goodness, hi, you're here. And they're like, yeah, I saw it on your Facebook. And the parents told them about it, and they came, despite the fact of who they might have been in the past. That doesn't matter, they still came.